You are watching Eternal Warrior on MTGO Academy featuring RexDart.
Hey everybody, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart. We're here for round 3, and I'm going to take a look at what my opponent is on here. Scorpio. He's playing, does he have Wastelands? No. He's got Mana Acceleration, Big Blue, so I probably want to play some basics. So I didn't have a lot of time, unfortunately, to research this one. My opponent's in Spain, and we're playing at like the one period of time that even works for us. So let's look back at this deck here. He's got Snapcasters, Delvers. So he's basically a blue Delver list. Ooh, he's got a Sol Ring. That's going to speed things up substantially. And he also has Jaces, Back to Basics, and like say Sowers here. Sower would be pretty brutal off of Tarmogoyf if I just played that. Well, I guess I can force it. He's going to force my Tarmogoyf. Exiling a Delver. Wow, it means he really has no answer for that. Or he's baiting the hell out of me here. If he's got a Sower, I have to think if he has a Sower with that Sol Ring out, he would probably just go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and force him back. If he did that despite having a Sower, then, you know, more power to you, I guess. Okay, he's got a Jace. Well, if he has a Jace, why did he bother to do that? Let's see. I guess what I'm going to do is click him on the end step so he can't bounce it, and that way I can attack Jace. Of course, he has to figure I have something, or else why not just replay the Tarmogoyf? Actually, if he zeroes here, I can always click in response. That sounds right, because then he can't bounce it. Or would I want to wait until after he saw the 3 cards? Probably depends on if he thinks, if he's anticipating a click, then he might hide something there. See, now he's got the fetch. That's smart of him. He's got the fetch land out first. So if I do click him here in response, he can, well, he in other words, he doesn't have to draw whatever's just on the top. Do I wait, or do I think I do it now, because otherwise he can put something on the top and then choose whether or not he wants to draw that with the click, thanks to the flooded strand. I'm not sure. Get Tundra. Okay, he's going to brainstorm in response. Now he could have a mana drain or something for this. If he does, he is going to have to burn that fetch land, Of course, he got his brainstorm off of it anyways. No? Okay. Alright, he's going to shuffle away before the draw, which is essentially what I was trying to prevent by doing it in this timing anyways, so didn't end up mattering. 2 Delvers, a mental misstep. Well, right now I can trade with one of the Delvers, even if it flips. Mental misstep, I'm not sure I want him to have that. Of course, he's going to be able to set up these Delvers still once the Jace goes, so I better get rid of one of the Delvers, I guess. Yeah, Sol Ring, Jace the Mind Sculptor is definitely a play. That is, there's no doubt about that. I can certainly see there's an attraction for playing without having all the artifact mana and Black Lotus and stuff in the format yet. Something like a big blue deck. Because right now there aren't, other than Jace the Mind Sculptor and things like your Vault Key combos and stuff, there aren't a lot of huge things to do with Sol Ring outside of the like the Mishra's Workshop kind of decks. All right. Well, I did at least deprive him of shuffling away for this turn, but I don't. Of course, I don't know what he drew off the top at because he shuffled away there. Nice foiled out here, Sol Ring, Flooded Strand foiled out. Is that Force of Will foiled out? Yeah, it looks like it. It's that's a pretty big big ticket stuff here. So, if he can't deal with the V-click, then I'll be able to get his Jace off the board next turn. And he shouldn't be able to. I guess his, he'd have to get, does he have enough mana left? He does have enough mana left to get to Sower if he had found one. I guess he did not. So, I'm going to take Jace off the board here. Okay, and then I'm going to play a Trigon Predator. In case he drops it back to basics, I'm going to leave my Tundra untapped. See, is he going to mana drain this one? Okay. Alright, well, he has big mana. Let's see what he wants to do with it next turn. Did he find perhaps another Jace? Okay, he's going to play the one Delver we knew about. And presumably setting up for a flip next turn. Okay. He's going to use his fetch. Does he have another mana drain? Did he find 2 of those off of that Jace? Is that what he did? No? What is he flashing in here? Okay, he's going to hard cast a Force. Okay. So next turn it'll be his flipped Delver, presumably. See what he reveals. If he reveals a mana drain, that would be pretty nice for him. No? Okay. So maybe he did not set that up. It seemed like with the timing that he could have still set that up because his Jace 0 was the last thing to resolve in that stack. So he has 2 cards in hand. Not really sure what he's Oh, does he have a sower now? That would no. He has another Jace. Okay, so he can bounce V-click. No, he's going to +2 it. That probably makes more sense. Is he Fate Sealing? No, he's Fate Sealing himself because I have the fetch land out. Yeah, Wasteland's just the worst. So yeah, if I'd resolved that Tarmogoyf, that would obviously make this a lot easier. Now I have to decide between attacking Jace and or attacking him to 10. I guess I'll attack Jace. He'll probably +2 again. Jace is certainly buying him a lot of time here. If he zeros, I get it off the board. If he bounces V-click, I just replay at the end of turn, which is terrible for him. So he's going to hit me for 1 with the Delver. And what's he going to do with Jace? Okay, he's going to Fate Seal himself. Alright, whatever it is, he likes it. Oh, and there he hit the sower. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this is pretty much academic at this point. He's got this one locked up because I can't deal with his. I guess if I had a nice creature here, but now he's got 2 mental missteps. I'm not going to be able to clear off the sower, and he has an active Jace. Yeah, I'm just going to scoop. He doesn't need any time for this. Let's see. What do I want against him? Jite seems like that would be good. Against a Jace deck, I think Spell Pierce, bring that one in. Seems like that would be good. What might he be bringing in against me? I have some artifacts. I don't think he's going to bring in Energy Flux just for like my swords and Batterskull and stuff. Lawan Cephalid Empress. I don't think he would. And I'm not playing True Name Nemesis. Yeah, I mean, there's that going to hit some stuff, but not what he wants. Probably brings in the Dismember. He might bring in Cavern of Souls. It's a tough call. Do I want for these mana artifacts? I don't think so. God, those spell snares, that's brutal. This is a pretty tough looking matchup for me on paper here anyways, and certainly worked out the way. He has a lot more counter magic, and even the spell snares, which are really bad against me, even though they're not all that great against the rest of the field at large. So I don't think, rest in peace, a null, but I want that. I think I need to keep these swords, unfortunately. Sort of Fire and Ice is obviously going to be good. Maybe not as much Batterskull. Trigon Predators, I think, are still fine. Because they will take care of some of his back to basics and stuff as well. I think I definitely want the V-clicks, my own Jaces. I'm going to have to cut something here. Night of Reliquary isn't getting me too far, except for like fetch up a strip mine. It's not a whole lot. I can fetch my Caracas for V-click shenanigans, but that doesn't seem that great. Although I don't know, also, Night of the Reliquary is going to be a little bit worse against his counter magic than Tarmogoyf, even though it does more. So I think I'll cut a Night of the Reliquary. And maybe I cut a second one for some more counter magic. I want the Annul, perhaps. It's definitely got some artifacts and enchantments that I would be interested. I kind of wish here I just had another Spell Pierce in the board instead of getting all fancy with this. So I think I will cut the. Yeah. No, I think I like. I think I'll cut. That's for Nature's Claim. No, let's leave it as is there. Okay. All right. Well, this hand has some action. I don't care for that wasteland all that much, but we'll give it a shot here. All right. No need to fetch yet until I see what he's doing. Okay, he's got a Delver. Let's see. Okay, he's going to force there, exiling Snapcaster Mage. I guess I probably should have swordsed his, yeah, now I definitely should have swordsed it on his end step. That's about game over right there. He's cut me off white. I can cast Tarmogoyf, but I can't cast Brainstorm. I guess the only good news is he could play it second. Does he not have any more mana here? Oh man, that was in some ways a risky keep for him, but unfortunately, I think it's going to work out. He is definitely winning the race, certainly if he flips this Delver. I'm going to assume he brought in. I wonder if he'll. Yeah, he's going to bring. Yeah, this is all over but the shouting. He's going to be put me to 9, and then to 3, and then so yeah. Now I need a. If I get a white mana source to take out one of these Delvers potentially, and hope that he doesn't have a mental misstep, then I have some chance of getting back into this game. He kept. I mean, it's theoretically a risky keep, even with the Brainstorm, but this is just about done here. Disappointing after a very good game 1. And I just keep drawing these useless wastelands against him, so there's that. Yeah, so next turn he has me down to 3, so even if I kill one of the Insectile Aberrations, it's not getting there. I don't know what I could possibly brainstorm into that would get me back into this. Now he's sitting on his mana drain backup for whatever it is. So, anyways, very disappointing. I clearly I should have Swords to Plowshared his Insectile Aberration during my first turn. But anyways, that's how it goes sometimes. So join me in round